All right, my next guest will be making his UFC debut on April the 30th when he meets Gabe Green. And of course, it is the White Lion, Yohan Lainesse, back on the show. Yohan, how are you, sir?
I'm very good, very good. And you?
I'm good. It's great to see you. I can't wait for April 30th. This fight is definitely going to be a banger, and it's going to be so great to see you make your UFC debut. It's been a long time coming, my friend. I know this camp has been a little bit different than previous camps. You were in Montreal at the Niagara Top Team, or you're normally in Montreal, but you were also in Niagara Top Team. So just tell me a little bit about the differences here in this camp.
Oh, of course. Sorry, every training camp are different. We adjust some little things to prepare for the other opponent, or we just want to be a better version of ourselves. So we work very hard on our weakness. So for this camp, I work hard on my striking again, work hard on my wrestling, on my jiu-jitsu. Now I'm very full-time with Pat Cote at XPN Center. So we work hard on the MMA in the morning. So I'm glad that the fact that now I'm in the UFC, I'm a full-time athlete. I didn't have to work now, so I only focus on my training camp, pushing hard, rest, eat well, and do it every day. So it's going to be an amazing show on 30 April, of course.
A lot of fighters too, you know, they try and dial in their camps around like the time frame of when they're going to be fighting. So are you fighting later on in the day too, or are you getting most of your work in the mornings?
At least usually I do like 2.5 hours in the morning, like every morning. I'm gonna rest, do my thing on the day, and getting back in the work like 1.5 hours in the night. So usually all my life, all my career, I was happy to fight like in the night. So I'm prepared for that. But I'm in my best shape ever when I wake up in the morning. So if I can be able to fight, like I think I'm going to be able to fight in Vegas for the fight night, like at maybe like 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. Gabriel Green gonna have a bad day for this day.
Tell me a little bit more about that relationship with Patrick Cote, how that's evolving as you guys are together day in and day out.
At least the first time he came at my gym just to work with us, with my coach, with a lot of people, and he helped me a lot on details about MMA, and we have a good connection. The guy is a very good person. He's a good fighter. He's a funny guy. So I love how he take me under his wing. And he said to me, "You come at XPN whenever you want. If you want to work some things." And one day I come, and now we are 5-6 days by week together. He take my training camp on his hand. He brings some guys to help me to work on my wrestling, on my jiu-jitsu. So I'm so glad to have this guy by my side. And I feel it. I feel the fact that he helped me to be a better MMA fighter. He helped me on some details on like some clinch, wrestling, cage, and some MMA ground and pound or some things like that. So of course, he's a game changer for me.
Is he sparring with you too, or is he just stepping back and doing the coaching role?
No, he's sparring with me too, and he's the same guy as he sparred when he was fighting before. He just go forward, and it's perfect for me because Gabriel Green is the same thing. Like he's the same guy. He have a lot of pressure. He put a lot of pressure. The fact that Patrick Cote helped me a lot for this training camp, but like for the 2 or 3 last fight, it's amazing. The first time he came to my gym. At LVBGG, he just came to train and to talk with people, and we found us together, and he helped me about little details about MMA. He gave me some tips about this and that, and we have a good connection. And after he tell me like, if you want to come at XPN, we can work together, and I'm gonna help you for some like MMA tips. And I came in, and now we do conditioning, wrestling together. We do all the stuff. We see us like 6 day on 7 a week. We work like 2 hours a day together. So he helped me a lot. He's a game changer, and I feel it. Like all the details he showed me are very good for me.
Tell me a little bit about what it was like at Niagara Top Team working with Coach Pickett, and I know Aaron Jeffrey is there too.
That was amazing. So Niagara Top Team is huge. The guys are a very good, like amateur, professional, Bellator, UFC, PFL. There are a lot of good fighters there. The guys are like a gas tank are crazy, like wrestling and BGG. The guy are very good energy, and they serve me very well. Got a good connection with all the guys. They are like a good big guy like me, so that's helped me a lot for sure. I recommend all the people to want to come at Niagara Top Team. It was a very nice experience, and I'll be back again in this place for sure.
So the last time I spoke to you in interview form was prior to the Contender Series win, and holy smokes, man, you came out and it really just put a stamp on it, and completely destroying your opponent. What has life been like for you since then?
Life's the same, man. I never sit on my performance. I'm hungry than ever. I want to put an amazing show on 30 April. I want to show at people like who's the White Lion. I'm not here just for 1 year or 2 years. I want to put my name in the book of the UFC. Like I'm from Canada, you know me. I want to be like the face of the Canada UFC. So nothing changed for me. Work hard, more confidence. Justin Burleson was like 7-1 amateur, 6-0, 6. I was the underdog. Nobody think I can, but people forgot something. If you put pressure on me, I'm gonna touch you. And if I touch you, you're gonna fall because I got a power in my hands, got a power in my knee, I got a power in my foot. Justin Burleson put me a lot of pressure, of course, but like Lirim Rufati did for my flying knee, and if Gabriel Green put me a lot of pressure, they're gonna have a surprise because I know the guy and I know the window.
Try and put in words how much that win at Contender Series meant to you on such a big stage. I mean, safe to say that's easily the biggest win of your career so far, and to do it so dominantly, can you just kind of put into perspective like what that meant to you and your team after all these years of hard work?
Of course, it's we're grateful. We are satisfied at the end of the day. We get the UFC at the beginning of my career. Of course, I'm very grateful. Like I said, it filled me like more confidence. It filled me like, yo, I'm on my way. This is my life. And the life gave me the fact that you're on your good way and you're in the right path right now. Everything you did great. So continue on that way. So discipline, sacrifice, hard work, dedication. I love this sport. I love this life. Wake up early in the morning, go train, just go rest and repeat that again. So work very hard. Now we want to do another good performance on 30 April. We want to be a spectacular. We look for the finish. So very exciting.
Tell me, how's Rocco doing? I know he's right by your side most of the time. How big is he now?
He's so big. I want to name him. He's in my place now. Sleep, so I can do that in the place where I live. So, but he's so big, he's so good. Now I just walked like 30 minutes with him before we did the interview. So.
All right, let's talk about the 170-pound division. Obviously, the welterweight division is one of the best, period, not just in the UFC, but in all of mixed martial arts. When you look at, the UFC division, Kamaru Usman, a lot of people are saying that he's getting closer and closer to GSP as the all-time GOAT at welterweight. I disagree. I still think it's George. I think Usman has a few wins to go to get to that point. But when you just look at the top of this division, like, how scary is it compared to other divisions in the UFC? Do you feel like this is the best of the best?
Of course, the welterweight division is a stacked division, but I think in my mind it's a whole division. So there's a lot of people are in the top 10 who gonna leave like in the 3 or 5 years, I think. But they have a lot of good. I don't know the guy who is like 15-0 welterweight. So of course this is a stacked part. But I see myself very confident. I see myself like an athlete. I want to be one of the best in the world, and I'm gonna do all I can. I'm 29 now, younger. I feel great. I didn't have a lot of confusion, a lot of body hurt, so my mind and my body are at a good place. So we have a lot of good year in front of us. So we're gonna work hard to find a championship one day, of course.
How good do you think Khamzat Chimaev can be? What's your prediction for that Chimaev-Gilbert Burns matchup?
Seriously, I'm very excited about this one. Shimaev looks like he have incredible wrestling, of course, but Gilbert Burns know the game, fight a lot of good fighter. He's a jiu-jitsu world champion, so it's gonna be a great fight. I'm very excited for this one. I think it's gonna set up the fact that who is Shimaev? Is this a very good fighter, or he's on a hype right now? So very exciting to see this one.
What's your takeaway on what happened outside of the cage between Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal? Obviously, we saw what happened inside of the cage. Covington dominated the fight, and now Masvidal has been arrested for assaulting him outside of a steakhouse. What's your overall take on that?
Seriously, I think both guys did not a great job for the sport, because if we want to be understood by all the people, because the sport didn't being understood by all the people right now, and we are on a good way, but things like that didn't we want to talk about discipline and respect and things like that, and I don't think it's the good way to show at people the sport.
All right, and as far as your weight right now, how close are you to making 170? Are you like your normal weight range leading into a fight night?
Exactly at the same place. Like I was at 5 weeks of the fight, so walk around 92, 93. So I feel very great. I'm in the best shape of my life, like I said. All the way take a good peak in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So it's very satisfied of all everything happened right now.
And I see there's the White Lion Burger 3.0 that's out. So I'm sure you got to be staying away from that during camp, because that'll pack on the pounds. What's exactly in the White Lion Burger now, the updated one?
On this one, they have like a chicken fries, the big chicken fries. They have like a salad, salad cream, onion, pickle. What do you have? Spicy, like mayonnaise, so spicy. It's looking like that a little bit. Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah,
Swiss cheese.
Okay, if I ever make it up that way, I definitely am going to be trying the White Lion Burger, no doubt about it. Now, April 30th,
of course.
It'll be here before you know it, my friend. When are you making the trip to Vegas, and who will be in your corner come fight night? I imagine Patrick Cote will be there.
Yes, of course, Patrick Cote will be there. We take me and my coach of striking, Lévi Labrie. We work together like 4 years ago. Right now, he was here for my professional debut. Now I'm 8-0. He always work with him. We are undefeated together. He follow me like every time he can. He follow me on my training camp. We go for together at Philadelphia for CFFC. He came with me as Vegas with Pat Cote. So both guys going to be there for me. Got Lévi for my striking and Pat for my MMA jiu-jitsu game and striking too. So Pat Cote and Lévi Labrie are two men for the fight. We got a good connection, guide both. So we both together in the week. So we have a nice relation. And Lévi take care of every meal for me in the week. So we go at the store, we take all the instruments, and Lévi is a good cook. He is a good chief. So he strike with me, he do wrestling with me, he do jiu-jitsu with me, and he cook me some good meals. So I cannot bring this guy with me. So he's the best. So yes, I'm very happy to have a good team around me.
All right, Gabe Green, he's 10-3. He's coming off a UD win over Phil Rowe. Prior to that, he lost a decision to Daniel Rodriguez. Break this matchup down for me, Yohan. How do you like this matchup? What kind of a fight do you expect this to be?
I like this matchup. Very happy to fight a guy like 30 fight, 10-3, like you said, like southpaw to go right hand and to go some big punch. I'm very excited for this one. I know he's a guy who go forward. He put a lot of pressure, so it's going to be explosive for sure. I think I'm going to finish the guy in the second round.
All right, man. I cannot wait for this one. Excited to see you make your UFC debut April 30th versus Gabe Green. Always a pleasure talking to you, my friend. Before I let you go, I want to give you the floor. Tell people where to follow you on social media. And if you have anyone to thank, any sponsors, the floor is yours.
All right. First of all, thanks to you, Ryan. You can follow me on MMA White Lion on Instagram. and Facebook. All my team, Team White Lion, XPN Center, Pat Cote, Lévis-Labrie, Marseillais, le club de boxe, LV Jiu-Jitsu, all my team, all my family, all the people that support me. Thanks a lot, and see you on 30 April.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Great talking to you.
Thank you.